What's up, everybody? Noah Kish back here for the Hallmark Top 10. No, we're not doing a top 10. We're doing top 15 with 6 or 7 honorable mentions. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with the honorable mentions. We're going to start off with The Secret Ingredient. This one starred Aaron Cahill. This is one I was expecting nothing from. This premiered in February of this year. This is all about small-town baker Kelly. Gets a big surprise when she's invited to compete on a Valentine's Day baking show in New York City. And an even bigger surprise is when she runs into her ex-fiancé, played by Brendan Penny. You put baking and Hallmark together, it mostly works. A Cookie Cutter Christmas is a perfect example. Cooking and Hallmark usually works. It didn't work so well with You're Baking Me Crazy this year. But they actually tried with this one. I enjoyed the chemistry, and the script was so well done, and I love Aaron Cahill. I love Aaron Cahill to death. She had another movie that's going to be on this list as well. So stay tuned for that other movie towards the top of the list. It could be 1, it could be 2. Who knows? You're just going to have to keep watching. I'm also going to give a shout out to Cross Country Christmas. Cross Country Christmas is one that felt like a Christmas detour. They're trying to get home for Christmas. Actually, this felt like a Christmas detour and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, except a bit cleaner. Cross Country Christmas had just this Christmas charm to it. This is all about former classmates. Lena and Max are traveling home for the holidays until a storm hits, and they have to work together to make it back home in time, no matter the mode of transportation. This starred Rachel Lee Cook and John Core. I just wanted to give a small little shout out to that film because I was expecting nothing from that one, just like I wasn't expecting anything from In the Key of Love. In the Key of Love is all about Maggie, who's a photographer who learns her ex-boyfriend / ex-singing partner is in the wedding she is working on. And it so happens that the person getting married is his sister. Tensions run high until they sing together, remembering how good they were as a duo. This is one that I watched in parts because I watched like the first hour and 15 minutes of it, and then we went and got lunch, and I came back and watched the rest of it with the family. This movie worked. It was charming, and it was beautifully shot. All the white, all everything. When they do a wedding movie, they like to do a lot of white. Why? Wedding dresses, flowers, the church. Even though they didn't do it in a church. But still. I wanted to give a small little shout out to this one, as well as 4 more. Crossword Mysteries Abracadabra. This one was supposed to come out in October of 2019. Then they started Christmas a bit early last year. In 2019, they started the Christmas ungodly early. It was ungodly early. I was truly mad. I was truly mad about it. Because I had movies ready to record, and they just moved those to January, February, March, even later. This movie was worth the wait, though. It's Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott back together. This is not their first time doing a movie. They did A Christmas Melody, which also had Mariah Carey in it. They did the All of My Heart trilogy, which Lacey Chabert wants to do a 4th one. I don't know how you would. I guess you could do something all of My Heart Expecting, or The Delivery, or something like that, where she's expecting a baby and actually starting a nice little family with them. But they also do Crossword Mysteries. These are great movies. I really enjoy these movies a lot. Lacey Chabert might be my favorite actress for Hallmark now. When she does a movie, my eyes light up. I'm like, it's a Lacey Chabert movie? Okay. for two reasons. One, it's Lacey Chabert, and me and the family love her to death. We love her to death. I love her so much that I'm going to go out to Walmart and buy her brand new movie tonight called Winter in Vale. Next year, she will have a Christmas DVD coming out. There's even a 3-movie collection coming out with all 3 crossword mysteries so far in 2021. I wanted to give a small shout out to this one and 3 others. Here we go. Fashionably Yours. I had no expectations. I thought this one was going to be just for women. And it is supposed to be for women. But when you watch these movies as a guy and as a critic, you can find stuff to like about it. After years of organizing fashion in the city, Lauren decides to move home in exchange. There was a period there. In exchange for her organizing services, mover Rob makes it his mission to help her see the beauty of Seattle. The cinematography is so beautiful in Seattle. I want more Kat Graham. Kat Graham is an actress who's been in stuff. You have seen her before. She has done a lot of work. She was in The Poison Rose with John Travolta and Morgan Freeman. Operation Christmas Drop, which was not that good. The Holiday Calendar, which I still have to see. All Eyes on Me. The Roommate, The Night Before Christmas, which I really enjoyed. It's not a great movie, but I really enjoyed it. And The Parent Trap, as well as 17 Again. This movie just had chemistry out the wazoo. It was charming. It had everything that it needed to be a perfectly enjoyable Hallmark movie and to make me enjoy it just enough to get it to the honorable mentions. Christmas in Vienna. This was actually shot in Vienna. Just a concert violinist whose heart just isn't in it anymore goes to Vienna for a performance. While there, she finds the inspiration she has been missing and a new love. This stars Sarah Drew and Brennan Elliott. Sarah Drew is an actress who is very interesting. This was her first Hallmark movie. This was not her first romance movie, though. Well, I guess you could say she was in a Hallmark Hall of Fame movie, but I'm not going to count that. She's been in stuff like Mom's Night Out. She's also been in Twinkle All the Way. Tug, American Pastime. But this is her first Hallmark movie. I want more of her. She did a really good job. Brennan Elliott is always good. And you also got Grace VanderWaal. She really gave nothing, but okay. My last honorable mention. Let me count these one more time. There are 12 right there. Yes, my last honorable mention. I didn't want to go through the worst or best list without talking about Holly and Ivy. This is a movie all about Janelle Parrish's best friend who has cancer. Her cancer has come back, and Janelle's characters, her name was Melody, promises to take care of her kids, Holly and Ivy, together. To adopt the children, she must renovate her new fixer-upper, which she does with the help of contractor Adam, starring Jeremy Jordan. This is their first adventures into Hallmark together, and their first ones, both of them. I love this movie. This movie did not do well in the ratings. What that means is when a movie doesn't do well in the ratings, they barely bring the stars back without their significant others. That's what happened with Carlos Penavega, because his wife, Alexa Penavega, I don't want to say it because I'm just going to turn her off. Alexa Penavega was A Midnight Kiss, and it didn't work. It got super low ratings, barely 1 million, I think, and it just fell off the face of the earth. They barely air that movie anymore. Number 15, here we go, USS Christmas. I talked about this one more in depth in my review, and I've talked about it multiple times. This is a military Christmas film that I have been looking forward to because of Jen Lilly and Trevor Donovan. Trevor Donovan is who all the women call Hallmark hunks. Sorry, a Hallmark hunk. Jen Lilly is just an actress that we all love. She's Jen Lilly. She gives a good performance. She doesn't do bad movies. Country of Heart is the Jesse Schramm movie that came out this October. It was supposed to come out earlier, then it got bumped, and I'm glad they did it because they realized what they had here. This wasn't a spring movie. This one was a fall movie. A struggling country singer meets a Nashville songwriter in need of inspiration. Teaming up to write a song, their work gets complicated, but results in both a hit song and true love. This had Niall Mater and Jesse Schramm. They can both sing. They're very good. I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm a big fan of country music, so this one spoke to me a little bit more. Romance in the Air was the Cindy Busby movie that I was not expecting to be any good. I saw the trailer and I'm like, this will just be a mediocre romance movie. Cindy Busby rarely disappoints, however. She disappointed me this year with Follow Me to Daisy Hills, but that's not on either one of my lists. Look for that review on my channel because it is up now. Just look a few months back. After learning her job is on the line, Eden returns to Lake Tahoe, where she used to spend her summers growing up. There, she's reunited with her childhood friend Riley, and finds that the draw her past might direct her future to a happiness she's been missing in life. Torrance Combs and Cindy Busby had tremendous chemistry, beautiful cinematography, and the movie just worked beautifully. Number 12, Jingle Bell Bride. I was not expecting this to be on this list because normally the first Hallmark movie, you are so excited by the hype when you're a Hallmark fan. We get new Hallmark movies, yes! But they usually aren't this good. They're usually very mediocre, and you're just so hyped, and then you forget, oh, that was a movie that came out at the beginning of Christmas. No, this one stuck with me. Wedding planner. Jessica travels to a remote town in Alaska to find a rare flower for her celebrity client, and is charmed by the small town during Christmas, as well as the handsome local helping her. Ronnie Rowe, this is his first venture into Hallmark Channel. I hope we get more of him. He was charismatic, very good looking dude. As a guy, I'm going to say that. Very good looking dude, great chemistry, beautiful movie there, beautiful snow. This film did feel like Christmas under wraps. Someone goes to Alaska, falls in love with somebody, and it's Christmas. Do you get it? Number 11, Christmas She Wrote. The Dylan Neal Danica McKellar movie. Christmas She Wrote was all about Danica McKellar's character named Kaylee, a romance writer, has her column canceled right before Christmas. She heads home to reconnect with her family. Kaylee gets an unexpected visit from the man who canceled her column and fired her, who fights not only to bring her back to the publisher to not only save his job, but also win her heart along the way. I saw some people being a little bit rude, saying that Dylan Neal looks a little old to be a love interest for Danica McKellar. Have you seen some of the other Hallmark actors? That's all I'm saying. Danica McKellar is one of those actresses that she doesn't age. She hasn't aged in years. She just gets better and better and better. Just like her movies. They usually get better and better and better. This is not as good as Christmas at Dollywood, which I actually have right here and which I got for Christmas. Love her to death. Love her. Love her to death. This movie legit worked because of her acting. And there is a interesting little detail that when you pay attention to the Hallmark actors' Instagrams, You learn stuff. She actually can't skate. So she had a stunt double. And yeah. Time for, here we go. Here's the top 10. Here we go. Number 10. Time for Us to Come Home for Christmas. This is the first Lacey Chabert movie on the list, and it will not be the last. This group of people come back to this inn after being invited via these invitations, and they have no idea why they've been invited. It's a very good romance movie. It's also a mystery movie that works. They blend the two genres very, very well here. Love Lacey Chabert. I love the whole entire cast. I hope this gets a DVD release so it can go with my Lacey Chabert DVD collection. Falling for Look Lodge is number 9. I had zero expectations for this one. I was expecting this to be a mediocre fall romance movie. Lily dreams of being Lily dreams of being a hotel event coordinator and is thrilled when she's given the chance to do so by helping Noah, not me, a hotel guest, finish planning his sister's Justine's wedding at a remote lodge. This is a movie that shocked me because I've never seen either of these two actors. Very charming guy, beautiful girl, who have legit chemistry. This is one of the few instances this year where there was legit chemistry between two unknown stars, beknownst to me anyways. And it just had beautiful cinematography, fall colors on the freaking trees. This is the best fall harvest movie, however, and this is Sweet Autumn. This is Nikki DeLoach and Andrew Walker. They are two Hallmark darlings. We love them to death. This is a movie that reunites them back together because they had done one before, and I was not expecting to really enjoy this movie. The chemistry was there, and it was just so well shot, and it actually had some humor in it that worked. Number 7, Aurora Teagarden, Heist and Seek. It's Candace Cameron Bure. I love her to death. With Niall Mater. We get a nice little ending shot that really works. It also works as a romance. They always do a great job with the mystery, so that's why I am also including at number 6 Aurora Teagarden Mysteries Reunited and It Felt So Deadly. Reunited and It Feels So Deadly. Very fun movie. This mystery was a lot more engaging and just so much fun. We're talking about Niall Mater again because at number 5 is Never Kiss a Man in a Christmas Sweater. This is one I was expecting nothing from. I thought the title sounded stupid, but it's legit one of the best Christmas films that I have seen from them. Single mom Maggie, played by Ashley Williams, is facing Christmas alone until Lucas, played by Niall Mater, literally crashes into her life. When in actuality, she hits him in the head with the bottom of a Christmas tree and becomes an unexpected house guest. Together they overcome Christmas while finding comfort in their growing bond. Great movie here. Beautiful Christmas setting. Beautiful cinematography. Great trees. Beautiful. And I mean beautiful, pristine costume design. Number 4, Winter in Vale. The movie I'm going out to buy tonight. Again, I love Lacey Chabert, and this is not the last time you're going to hear me talk about her either. This also has Tyler Hynes in it. Great Hallmark actor. He's starting to become a Hallmark hunk himself. People are starting to love him. Great movie, and I will talk about more about that in my review, which I already posted earlier this year in January. Love in the Forecast is one I was looking forward to. It's a movie about a woman named Leah, who is a meteorologist, who swore off dating men for a full year, learns her new commitment has made her a magnet for men. This also stars Christopher Russell, who I'm going to admit is a nice looking guy. I mean, he's a very handsome dude, as is the next guy in the second best movie of Hallmark 2020 movies. Beautiful chemistry here. I like the plot here a lot. I love meteorology. Great profession, love it to death. A Timeless Christmas is number 2. Aaron Cahill and Ryan Pavey. Ryan Pavey, every woman who looks at him loves him. Charles Whitley travels from 1903 to 2020, where he meets Megan Turner, played by Aaron Cahill, who is a tour guide at his historic mansion, and experiences a 21st century Christmas while falling in love with her. Beautiful movie here, just such charm, beautiful costume design, production design out the ass, love it to death. I know this movie is going to get a DVD release because it did so well in the ratings, and it kept on getting ratings. If this is on again, I'm probably going to record this movie again, just so I can watch this in mid-March. I love A Timeless Christmas. It's one of the best movies of 2020. Christmas Waltz is number 1. As you can see here, I have Christmas in Rome. This was one of my favorite Christmas films of 2019. I had to get it this year, and I got it for Christmas. Thank you, Mom and Dad. We're going to get Christmas Waltz next year because we loved it. Well, my mom and I loved it. Dad hasn't seen it yet. Christmas Waltz was just so charming, beautiful dancing, and fun fact here, Lacey Chabert broke her ankle. Broke or sprained her ankle, and she still filmed. And Will Kemp is actually a professional dance coach. Beautiful chemistry here. Lacey Chabert does a good job of being a little bit snobby, but so does Will Kemp. But they warm up to each other, and they start becoming just a little bit sweet. It's just so well done. I loved Christmas Waltz. It's my favorite 2020 Christmas film and my favorite 2020 movie. Now let's talk about the first batch of 2021 titles that we have coming out in 2021. We have Taking a Shot at Love with Alexa Penavega and Luke McFarland. We won't get much of a break. January 2nd. January 9th, we have Amy Teagarden and Michael Ratty Ratty? I'm going to go with Ratty. A New Year's resolution. We know nothing about this movie. Nothing yet. Two for the Win debuts or premieres on January 16th. Love in the Alps, which I think is going to be a very well done movie. Debuts on January 23rd. It's just that title that intrigues me. And Snow Kissed sounds very, very cute and romantic. It's going to be beautifully shot, I guarantee you, as is Love in the Alps. It has Jen Lilly, and that debuts on January 13th. We also get our very first Hallmark mystery movie on January 17th called Ships in the Night, a Martha's Vineyard mystery starring Sarah Lind and Jesse Metcalfe. This is the third movie in this series. I guess they're doing well enough in the ratings where they are going to keep making more. People love Jesse Metcalfe. I didn't love the first two. I will see you guys for my top 10 best and worst list of 2020 very soon, as well as more reviews later this week. See you later. Oh, and I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Let me know what your top 10 or top 15 or just favorite and least favorite Hallmark movies of 2020 were.